Good afternoon, everyone. In my today's presentation, I'm going to talk about MLA citation. I will give you basic guidance about citation and how you have to cite your work in the presentation. Citation is not important only for this our semester presentations. These citations will help you further in any research paper writing or even in the when you will write your PhD thesis, if you are going to go for a PhD or dissertation, which will be your subject in semester 4. Citation will play an important role. I am sharing my screen. What is citation? A citation is the way you tell your readers that certain material in your work came from another source. It also gives your readers the information necessary to find the location details of the sources of the reference or work cited. Whenever we are doing a research work, we are not at all writing everything what is in our thought or whatever is our idea. We are always doing a copy paste work even in our blogs or even in our presentation. But the presentation are formed in such a way that we collect the arguments from other sources and we give our one argument that what we are trying to tell through all our readings and through our questions. Why we should cite sources? To give credit to the source authors. As we are writing about from someone else material, which are the ideas of others, we need to give credit to them because they are giving us some ideas which are making our presentation or our research paper strong. To help your reader to find more about your research argument, ideas, or topic. When we are copying something from another's article paper, we are not copying whole article. So if someone is liking that idea, through our citation they can go to the original article and they can read more about that particular topic. To strengthen your work by providing outside support to your ideas, to give a strong support to your argument, to keep you from failing a paper, a course, or being used in a real world. If we are not citing a work, then when many a times a paper is checked about its originality, that whatever we have wrote is original, our ideas, or we have copied from someone else. And if we have copied, then we have a case of plagiarism. And if 20 more than 20 to 30% material or arguments are copied from another article, our paper gets failed. It is not selected for the presentation or publication. When do I need to cite? Even if we are using a word, a thought, idea, or even an original dialogue or a text from an original novel, we need to cite an original novel. Even if we are using a paraphrase, use a reference, an idea, or a thought that has already been expressed. If you are talking about deconstruction and if you don't cite Derrida, then that gets a case of plagiarism. Make any reference to another source. In-text citation. What are in-text citation? Whenever we are citing a source, you might be here in the presentation you are getting and in the last two lines how the in-text is done in APA style and how it is done in MLA style. We are using MLA style of citation. And why we further in the presentation I will show you why it is important to have an in-text citation. But you can see this in-text is done in a parenthesis bracket, that is a circular bracket, and this bracket is placed at the end of an idea or a sentence which you have copied, or copied in the sense you have used the original from another article or from original text from the novel. So, you can see an image. Should I cite? If it is a quote, then yes, and all image you can read it. Here you can see that Notting Hill is an in-text citation. Here in the work cited, the in a citation, first word is a surname or a second name of a writer, and that whole name will be used in in-text citation in parenthesis. Here you can, this is an example from one of my slide. You can see that how in-text citation is seen in our presentations. Which are the commonly used citation styles? There are four styles, that is MLA, APA, Chicago and CSE. MLA style, MLA style gives the title of work cited. APA style gives the title of references. CSE style gives a reference of cited references, and Chicago style gives the title of notes or bibliography. The citation which we are using is of MLA 8th edition, mostly 7th or 8th edition. You can see MLA citation is used in humanities, languages, literature, philosophy, religion and the arts. APA is used in social sciences, psychology and behavioral science, education, sociology, anthropology, business, economics, political science, and criminal justice. Chicago is used primarily in history, and CSC is used in natural sciences. What generally the major mistakes happens in our citation, or which I have seen in last 3 seasons, the error happening in our class is a combination of MLA citation and APA citation. It is very much important to note that what is difference between them. In MLA citation, there will be first will be the name of a writer or an author. In that also, first will be the surname of a author or a writer, and then name, then title, and then you can note in a way that the date of a publication is at the end. In MLA citation, date is at the end, while in APA citation, date is nextly to the name of the author. You can see in the images also. Here in this is also an example from my presentation. In this I have myself mixed APA and MLA citation. You might be seeing the first one of Aristotle, the citation in the date is at the last 1957, while in the next in Bharata the date is in the bracket next to the name, that is 1959. The second one of Bharata is in APA style, while in the first one Aristotle is an MLA style. This can also happen, so take care about this also. There are also an original text about MLA handbooks which can be referred, 7th edition and the 8th edition. There is the difference between, there are lots of difference between both the editions. Like a 7th edition, different citation format for every different source. Like if you are citing a book, or if you are citing an article or a post or an image, different format were used in 7th edition, while in the 8th edition they have given one standard format. The format in 7th edition was last name, first name, book, city, publisher, year published, and source. In 8th edition, last name, first name, book, publisher, year published. 7th edition's author's name should be specific, and in 8th edition, it is now suitable to use online handles or screen name in a place of author's name. Then URLs were not compulsory in 7th editions, while they are compulsory in 8th. And 7th did not include containers, while 8th includes containers. Containers, in a way, they specify from where you are taking. It is in a Facebook or PDF or Twitter. Here is also an example of my work cited. You see here, it is very much necessary that your cited work is in alphabetical order. A, B, C, D should be followed when your work are cited. But in this, you see the alphabetical order is not cited. A, B, C, then the fourth one is from T. And that is an error in this citation work. Even if your citation work is having one error, that cannot be considered properly. This example is having a perfect citation as A, B, F, I, J. It is completely in MLA citation, following MLA citation and also having an alphabetical order. If you are focusing on gaining marks in presentation, if your sources are authentic and if you are having a good citation, you will definitely have a good marks. You have to follow step by step for presentations for gaining the marks. And most important, Google and Wikipedia are not authentic source. They are giving us good material to read, but they cannot be considered completely to be truth. You have to go to the good writer's article, or even in the Wikipedia they are giving at the last references. You can, from there you can reach to the original material and you can have an authentic source. Google citations which I have generally tried and which are good are from Google Docs, MS Word, and Citation Machine is a website. All three helps for a very good citation, but I prefer to use Google Docs, which is giving an 8th edition of MLA citation. MS Word is giving 7th edition. Today we will cite a book, a poem, an article, a song, and a movie. I will give an example in all three sites where you can have a good citation. Then you can select what is suitable to you. Okay, we will begin with Google Docs. For Google Docs, the simple thing is you have to just go to the docs from your own Google account, have a blank page. From there you can note down the steps if you want to. In Google Docs you have to go in tools. In tools, fifth option is citations. You have to click on citation. Then you will get a new bar on the right hand side. You can see in the screen itself, you can see that here MLA 8th edition is written. There three options are given. You can cite in MLA 8th edition, APA 7th edition, and in Chicago's 17th edition. But we just have to go for MLA 8th edition. Then you have to go for add citation source. Is screen visible to everyone? Yes. Then in a source type, you have to see what you are citing: a book, an article, a journal, a song, a website. All the options are given here: book section, website, journal article, newspaper article, film, TV series, TV episodes, or any another thing. Everything can be cited here. We will begin with a book. Now, book is in a print form, website, or online database. We will mostly books are also available in a print form and in a website. If a book is having its own ISBN number, then only it can be cited. So we will go for a print, and it's asking for an ISBN number. So for that, today we will cite Midnight Children. The one thing you need to know that when you are citing and you are going here in a source type, if you go for a source type website and then go for a book in Amazon, and if you are citing through a website, then you will be citing Amazon.in, that is a selling website. Then you are not citing a book, you are citing and selling website. So if you are trying to cite a book which is not there in a digital form or in a PDF form, you have to go in a search of ISBN number. Here we are going in a search of ISBN number of a novel, Midnight Children by Salman Rushdie. I have opened that novel in Amazon.in, where there are googlereads.com, eBay books also. You can find anywhere you want to. Then here, going down, there will be the details of a book. See, you are seeing here. There are print length, language, publisher, publication date, then dimensions, ISBN number. of 10th and 13th, both edition. You can take any one. You have to copy, go in docs, cite, paste the ISBN number and search. You will get all the details about the text. That is Midnight Children, publisher is Vintage, published year is 2013, and author. Sometimes it might happen that in some of the articles or the book, they are not giving the name of author and contributors. Then when you go for a continue option, down in the bar you might be saying continue, go for a continue, and you will get a place where you, if you want to add anything, if you want to add a city of publication, edition, volume, if you have any details and you want to add, then you can add. And then add citation source, and here is your cited source of Midnight Children. Right now, next, Gutenberg is also considered. Gutenberg project is going on, which that website is digitalizing the novels, and your novel in the syllabus about Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen is also digitalized by Gutenberg. This website is also an authentic site. So if you want to cite a book from here, then also you have to copy a website, then go in docs and then add citation source type is website, and then paste the URL and search. So you are getting all the details here. The missing detail is published year, and you know about its published year is 1813. You can go in the continue section. Then here the option of published year you can add, and then add citation source. Then you are getting Jane Austen's novel. The main concept here is when someone is going in your citation, they can reach to the place whatever you have cited. They can go and check that whatever you have written is true or not. Got this idea in Google Docs? Now, slow. Connected. Are my slides visible? Now, is it visible? Are you able to see the Google Doc page? Okay. Here in this page, I have cited all the materials which I used in my presentation. You see, of citation, there is a long list you will get. On the right side bar, you see that all the works are cited. Are you able to see? I'm scrolling it down. This was everything which I cited for my presentation. Now, once you have cited all your material, then how will you get it on your page? Then here there is insert work cited. Click on it and you will get all your citations with a title of works cited. Are you getting it? Are you able to see? Now, the citations which you are able to see here is in a form of hanging paragraph. Citations are generally done in a form of hanging paragraph, and this is the correct format which we can directly get in Google Docs. Are you getting it? Now you just have to copy all the citations from here and to paste in your slide. Now, how will you get your in-text citation? First one is of Baudrillard, and when you put your cursor, you get an option of cite and then 3 dots. Then click on a cite. You will get a parenthesis bracket ready. Are you getting an idea how it's happening? You are getting a direct ready parenthesis bracket. Now you copy it from here and paste it beside the idea where you want to have it. This is my presentation, And here the first citation is about Baudrillard. Then how generally sir is checking that our citation is correct or not. Here in text he will be searching, or anyone, a viewer or a one who is checking your research paper will find Baudrillard. And you see there will be two options. Here I have talked about Baudrillard's idea, so I have taken a reference to him. And the another two, at the two place we can find Baudrillard. So by seeing the citation work that Baudrillard is cited here, then what idea about from his work is taken? This is to be checked by the checker. So they will search Baudrillard, and if you have done in text work, he or she can directly go to the idea. Are you getting it? This way you see that all the citations cannot be accumulated in one slide. So you can have one slide, two slide, three slides. Number of citations can be done by you. Okay, this is all about this was a citation about docs. The thing to be noted is when you are citing a song, you can cite it from a YouTube, but who is the writer or a lyricist is an important person in a song. So in an author's name or a contributor's name, you have to write a composer's or a lyricist's name in a song. For a movie, director's name is important and publication house is important. Now we will go in a word. In word, you have to go in references. Are you able to see in your PC? In references, you have to go for insert citation, add new source, and a source type. Same as we are doing in the docs. What is your source type? But here one thing we have to do is we have to write all the details by ourselves. In docs we saw that we are giving an ISBN number. For article we will need ISSN number. If we are getting to this number for a book, ISBN number, or a website, if we are getting all the details by itself. But in word we have to give all the details. Here if we want to cite Pride and Prejudice, then we have to give the name of author, then title, all the year. You have to all the details like year, published year, medium, publisher, city. You have to write everything manually, and then okay. And then directly you are getting is parenthesis in text. Then you have to go in bibliography and work cited. You will get your cited work. This the docs is giving us all the details by itself. Sometimes it might happen that we are having a book in a print format, hard copy with us, and we are not able to find that book in digital format. A hard copy book, like for example, we are having this book. In this hard copy books also we will get an ISBN number. We have ISBN number on the very first or the next page. So if you want to cite this book and in docs with an ISBN number, here we have to give all the details manually. So I personally prefer docs to have a citation work. Then here, now sometimes it might happen that the okay, then sometimes we might happen that the book is not in a digital form. So we are writing here any ISBN number. Sorry. We will try to cite this hard copy book, the ISBN number. This book is in digital form, so we are getting all the details about this book. But if we are not having the details and they are telling that it is not possible, then you can cite a book manually. Here there is an option of cite manually. You can go there, write all the details as we have to write details in Word. You can write all the details and cite, and you will get your cited source. This is same happens with the citation machine. Citation machine gets a lot of advertisement, and sometimes we ourselves also get confused while citing. Here they are giving a option to choose your source. We are choosing a book. You can once visit the citationmachine.net. They are giving all the details about plagiarism, how to prevent plagiarism, what is plagiarism, what is citation machine plus. All the details are given. Here, as we went for a source type book, here we have to write an ISBN number. We will go for Midnight Children itself. They are searching for the source. Generally, in citation machine, when we are searching a source like article or anything, article paper or a PDF, they give us options. Like here also, they are giving us two options of Midnight Children. Then we have to select any one from them. This same process happens when we go for the articles, citing of article. When we are citing an article, we find it difficult to see that which article is to be selected from so many. They gave a list of 10 to 8 articles. Then we have to select that which article is the one was read by us, and it takes a long process to check which is article is to be used by us. So in this also I prefer docs because they are giving us faster to give us more. It makes us easier for us to go for a citation source. So now, if even for a citing of a poetry, poetryfoundation.org is an authentic source. Here you have to cite. You can copy a website, go in docs, then source type website, paste URL and search. You are seeing the title of the poem, website also, a URL is also given, and published year is again missing. So you can search for a published year, then continue and you can write. The author's name is Robert, coming as Robert Frost, so it can be considered as an authentic one. Now, sometimes you might get confused that which article can be considered as an authentic and which not. Well, you can check who is an author. Any article which you are going through or having an overview should be written by someone who is at a good post or an I get who is qualified to write. Here we can see that it is about Aristotle's Poetics and it is published in JSTOR.org. Some of the websites are having good articles and JSTOR can be considered authentic ones. So any article from JSTOR can be cited. Then any another article you are going and you want to check that whether it is authentic or not, then you can search about an author. Who is an author? If he is belonging to some good qualified position, then you can cite his or her work. Then it sometimes it becomes like questionable that we how to cite a PDF, and if you are not getting a website not getting a website, then you what you can do is cite manually. You are having a title, you are having author's name, and you have to see that publication date is also given in a PDF or an article. All the If any article is having all these details, then it is authentic one. Then if you are citing a song, you can cite that from a YouTube through a link. Then when you are citing a news source, go for an okay, when you are then website source is website, paste your URL, search. You are getting all the details. Sorry, it is a Wikipedia page. I'm going for a YouTube citing a song. Website and then pasting a URL. See, you are not get if you are getting such an issue that you are not able to find. If whatever you are searching is not in a digital form, you will get no results found. And then you have to do site manually. If you are citing a movie, the main things you will be asked about director, publication house, and in which year it was released. And all these details are given a production company. All these details are generally given in Wikipedia, so you can easily cite a movie from. You have to cite manually. Movie is to be cited manually in Docs. Citation machine is giving you an option of source. So I hope you got the idea that in Word you have to go in references, then insert citation. If you have any doubt, then you can ask in the comments in your from YouTube. Then in Docs from tools and citations. For the citation of a book, you need ISBN number. For a citation of an article, you need ISSN number. If you are whatever you are citing is not in a digital form, then you can cite manually. In MS Word, you have to give all the details manually. While in the Google Docs, you just need ISBN number and ISSN number or a website, and which will give you all the details about the material which you want to cite. Citation Google Docs and MS Word are not helping to cite in mobile. If you are citing in a mobile, citation machine is very much helpful. It can through mobile you can use citation machine. That's all. And for the citation, what you need is to practice more and more. The more you will practice, errors will be done by everyone. Citation takes a lot of time and patience. And one more thing you can do is when you are writing your presentation or making your presentation, cite simultaneously. You are reading from a particular article, you took some idea from that, and cite that article, do its parenthesis and add it there on that time. Don't keep citations to be done at the end. Do the work simultaneously, which will make your work easier. Thank you.